If you own or manage a website, chances are you already know that something really important is website speed. This is how fast your web page loads. This is really important not just for user experience, because no one wants to wait for your website to load, but it's also really important for SEO, or search engine optimization. The Google search algorithm prioritizes websites that load really fast. So if you want your website or web pages to show up high in Google search results, you've really got to prioritize page speed. So in this video, I'm going to give you a couple quick, easy tips on how to compress and reduce the file size of images that will help them load faster and ultimately improve your page speed. So as an example, let's say we're working on a web page that talks about different breeds of dogs. One of those that we want to talk about is the Golden Retriever. Now let's say this is an image here that we liked and want to have just as a small thumbnail image to show a picture of a Golden Retriever. Now if you look at this file size, you can see it's a gigantic file. The dimensions are over 5,000 pixels wide and over 3,000 pixels high. And the size is over 10 megabytes. That is a gigantic file. Now what will happen is if we take this picture as is and insert it into our website, it's going to take a long time to load. It might be one of those examples of situations where you slowly see the picture load from top to bottom. That's not what we want for our users or what we want for Google search results, because our page has got to load fast. So I'm going to show you how to do two real easy things that are really important. The first is resizing the image, and then second, we're going to compress the image. So keep in mind, let's check again. Right now, the file size is 10.1 megabits. We're going to make that a lot smaller. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open this file up, and you can use any editor you want. I'm going to open it up here in one of the built-in Microsoft photo editing tools. So I just opened up this photo in Paint 3D. I'm working on a Windows computer, and I'm going to just resize this right now. Right now, the width, as mentioned, was over 5,000 pixels. I think for a website, the space I'm going to use this in is only going to be about 400 pixels wide. So let's change it, and we just resized it a bunch so we can see that the actual image is a lot smaller. Just going to zoom in here. So now this is the actual size, way smaller. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to save this file, and then we're going to move on to step 2. Okay, so I've resized the photo now. I've got the original image, and then I resaved the new smaller version as 400 by 267. As you can see already, the file size is so much smaller. It's now 26 kilobytes, whereas before it was over 10 megabytes. But now let's do one more thing. We'll compress the image and make it even a little bit smaller. So what we're going to do next is we're going to compress the image. And there are lots of free image compressor sites online. You can just search for them. This one's called imagecompressor.com. And essentially what these tools do is it takes a photo and slightly reduces the quality. And that, therefore, reduces the file size. What's important to note, though, is that these image compressors reduce the quality in a way that you can't perceive it with your eye. You really can't tell the difference. But behind the scenes, the file size is smaller, which is a good thing. So all we're going to do on this website is we're going to click Upload Files, and I'm going to add in that new 400 pixel wide photo. Okay, here we go. I'm going to select the new one and insert that. And it's going to compress and reduce the file size by 21%. All I'm going to do next is hit the download button. And then let's go to our file folder and check how large it is now. Alright, now we're back in our file folder. Again, the first image was 10 megabytes. The second one was 26 kilobytes. And now we have our reduced image. Let's see how big this one is. We're down to 20.4. So huge reduction of file size. What this will do for us again is make that image and therefore the page load a lot faster. Great for user experience, great for SEO as well. So hope this video helped, and thanks for watching.